ho, ho! Ha, ha, ho, ho, ho!
Welcome in, all my friends, to Sparkle Haven at Crystal Cove Community Village, a special weekend edition. So, yes, yay, I'm so excited. So today is Saturday, the 1st of November, 2025. The time is 4:16 a.m. here in, it was raining, dark Salem, Oregon. It was a little cool in here this morning, so just not cold, just, I don't know, but I had to kind of put on my sweatshirt this morning. So yeah. So beside me, I have my hot caffeinated breakfast blend coffee with French vanilla creamer, and in the fireplace, I still have the same as yesterday, the same wax, because it is still going strong. Yeah, I can only have it going for about an hour, and then I shut it off, and then I'll turn it back on later. Yeah. So today's the day. Yoo-hoo-hoo. I'm so excited. So, let me give you a little bit of background about this canvas. This was gifted to me from Becky H. Clear back. I did the unboxing on June 15th. I have had to wait that long to do this event. And the event is from Diamond Art Studio UK. Yeah, so, and there's, I don't know how many of us are doing this event. 6 or 7, I think. Let me check the book. See what it says. Okay, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7 of us that will be doing this event that goes through the month of November. And as promised, I told you I wasn't going to lay down any drills until November 1st, and I would do it on a whip and chat. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah. So the one that she gifted to me was Letter to Santa, and it is just adorable. And I'm starting down here in this corner. It has 48 colors, and I did kit it up. There's all the wonderful colors. Let me see if I can get my light over here a little bit. You're going to get a little bit of glare. But yeah, I got it all kitted up in my EWK. That goes in front of me. I'm going to be using this kind of light green tray from Diamond Art Club, their pastel edition. Now, when I squared this off as best I could, I'm not a pro at it yet. I have 25 squares. So if I do a square a day, I'll have this done in plenty of time. However, because this is the first time I've done this event, my first canvas from Diamond Art Studio UK, I don't want to finish it too early. I want to have the full experience for the whole month of November. So I'm going to have this for during the week, and then I will be doing my weekend retreat, and I am going to do this from Hobby Lobby. And I did start this because I didn't want to lay down drills until I started the camera. So I did get a little bit done on this. So that's going to be my weekend retreat. Alrighty. Next up, I told you that starting November 1st, for the month of November, I wanted to share my blessings with you each day. And so I just kind of started a list of things that I'm blessed with. And as I was doing that list, I thought, what better way, number one, for me, is going to be God and faith. And I put those together. And He directs things that happen in our life. That's my thinking. And He's directed me with this YouTube channel, meeting all your friends. You've given me so many blessings. I mean, the whole month I could say people's names and run out of days. So that is going to be number one for me, for my blessing today. I am a believer in angels, and I think I do have some angels out there who are looking over me. And yeah, you have those trials and tribulations, but that only makes you a stronger person, and you don't get anything more than what you can handle. So that's my blessing for today. So what's your blessing for today? All right, so I cut little, you can't even see what I'm doing. Let me move this over and down a little bit. And I should say thank you so much, Becky. Now, Becky not only gifted me this and another canvas, but she has blessed me with the Advent from Add More Zest, which is going to start December 1st. So I am ending the year on a bang. Yeah. It's just so much fun. Alrighty. So when I was laying down these, I had to cut some little strips too, because I didn't do it right, but you know how that is. So I'm going to take off my first one here. Maybe. I got to rearrange this one. I got little strips all over the place. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Oh, I got another one there. All right, there we go. So, I don't know whether you can see that or not. Let me bring it down just a hair. I love this new tripod thing. Yeah. Yeah, you probably won't be watching me diamond paint anyway. Actually, what I'm going to do is try to move this over just a tad. There we go. All right, let's see if I can straighten this a bit. It's kind of crooked. Kind of at an angle, huh? You can't really see too much, but that's okay. Alrighty. Yeah, we get to lay down the first trail. Yeah, I'm so excited. All right, let me get my dollar store readers. And I think for this canvas, I am just going to go ahead and use my red pen because it's Christmas. Okay, got that. And wax. And I wanted to try out this new wax. So it's that, I think this is from Michael's. And unfortunately, I don't know what I did with the wax that came with this. Becky, or somebody that's doing this, can you tell me what wax came with this? And then I'll go find it. Yeah, because I would like to use the wax that came with this. Trying to get the cover off of it. Okay. I know, it's taken me forever to get this started, isn't it? All right. I can't get the bottom one off. Where's my tweezers? Finally. There we go. I'll put it back in its container so I have a lid. Yeah, I don't know what I did with the kit for this. And I always keep the kits with these, but it wasn't in the box. So I don't know what in the world I did with it. I guess I could go back and look at the video, couldn't I? That would be an idea. I'm just getting the old wax out of here now. No, it's taken me forever to get that first drill down, isn't it? I should have been more prepared, but I had to rearrange my desk here, move things around, and because I haven't done a big kit for a while. All right. Get the wax in the pen. All right, I think I got it in there. All right, we'll put on the dollar store readers. And it looks like we've got some 2s here I can start on. So let's see what 2 is 2. Oh, look at here. They're in order. And then some letters and then some symbols. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I can't see because my light's up there. 1. Yeah, we have lots of 2s. All right, here goes the first drill. Well, actually, before we start the first drill, I need to move this up a tad. There we go. Now we got our square going, don't we? And I have to move my light because I can't see. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I got my... There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. All right. I know you guys can't see this very well. I apologize for that, but this is the first time I've used These are squares. The first time I've used my tripod with a bigger canvas, because I've been doing smaller ones. Oh, look at there. Yes. I should have put washi tape around this, huh? I forgot to do that. I'll do that off camera. So yeah, I'm going to do this square today. Probably today and tomorrow, because we have our live tomorrow and I want to work on it during the live. I'll put you on pause for just a moment. Miss Southern Belle gave me this washi tape. It's got the fancy decoration around the side. I think I'll use this washi tape. Now, because I didn't do this correctly, I'm new at these squares and stuff, or doing all this, so I should have put this down before I started the canvas, or before I laid down my squares. But you know what? That's okay. We learn. I couldn't take it. I had to lay this down. There we go. And that's okay. I can just lay it down as we go. There we go. That looks nice, doesn't it? Okay, so let me tell you about my day yesterday. So my Social Security comes on the 1st of each month. And the last, I don't know, couple months at least, it has been in my bank account on the 1st. And for a while, they were putting it in early, you know, like a day or two early. So I didn't check my checking account in the morning on Thursday. And then I went in the afternoon and it was like, wow, my Social Security check's already there. That's amazing. Why are they, is it because of the government shutdown or what's going on? So, but it was too late in the day for me to go do all my business because I was going to go shopping with David. And I knew I wouldn't make it back in time. And I wanted to go do that because I do enjoy going with him to Winco on Thursdays, well, every other Thursday. So yesterday, I left here about, well, it was kind of later than what I wanted to, but it was probably around, I don't know, 7:45, 7:30, right around there. And I stopped at my first stop was Safeway, because they had soup, the bigger cans of the Campbell's chunky soups for $1.49 a can, which is a pretty good deal. But you were limited to 10. So I stopped there and got my 10 cans, and I had gotten 6 the week before when they were on sale. But it was a different brand of soup. So, yeah, so I think I have enough soup to last me for the winter. And I'll tell you why. Because I had went to the Dollar Tree, and they had Campbell's vegetable beef soup for $1.25 a can. And you know now, I mean, that's a bargain. And they were the bigger cans, but I thought, are they trying to fool me? So I only bought 3, but when I came home, I compared, and yeah, they were bigger cans. So that was a bargain. So I knew I had to stop at Dollar Tree and get me some more. All right, so after I went to Safeway, the gas station is just right across the way from them. So I got gas, and gas actually came down in price. And I only used a half a tank of gas last month, so I only needed a half a tank. So then I went up a block to Walmart, and I got my creamer, and I got some, I don't know, I was really in the mood for hot dogs and sauerkraut. I love hot dogs and sauerkraut. And I especially like hot dogs and chili and sauerkraut. But I didn't get any chili because it was too expensive. So anyway, I got my hot dogs, my buns, my creamer, and but I did not get my sauerkraut there. So I went over to where diamond paintings are at, and the only diamond paintings they had were the art skills. Yeah, they had the 3 panels in, but there was none there that, you know, wanted me to spend $30 on one. So I passed on that. They didn't have any other diamond paintings. I was shocked they even had that. I mean, it didn't look like they had sold any. The shelves were full. They were on an end cap. And then I went down the clearance aisle, and they didn't have nothing there. So I checked out, and then I went, there's a dollar store right there, which I knew not to stop there. I do not like that dollar store. It is filthy. Nothing is, I mean, things are just thrown around. They do not clean up that store at all. But I ran in because what I was looking for, I needed some permanent marker pens, but what I needed was the fine, ultra fine tip is what I was looking for. They didn't have any of that. They didn't have crap in there. So I walked out. So from there, I went up the street, and there's another dollar store there, and it's not bad. It's better than the other one. So I went in there, and they didn't have any ultra fine tip permanent markers, but they did have the soup. So I bought up, I don't know how many cans of soup I bought, but I bought a bunch of the vegetable beef soup, and they also have a 3-pack of packaged brown gravy mix, and I use that in a lot of stuff. I love it. So I thought, well, maybe they don't, because when I was at Walmart, I also checked on their ultra thin markers, and they didn't have any. And I thought, well, maybe they don't make them anymore. Who knows? So I did pick up just the thin ones. I'll show you here. So, and these are the Sharpies. So, see that? Oh, you can't see. There's that tip, which is okay. So, I did pick up a few colors of those at the Dollar Tree. And then Mike wanted me to go to Hobby Lobby, which is just right there, to see if they had that canvas that I just did. I went in there, and they hardly had anything for diamond painting in the Christmas section. They were sold out. All they had really was the big ones left, which none of those did anything for me. And so then I went back to where they have the other diamond paintings. They didn't have anything new there. I also went to the fall section, nothing there. I went to clearance, nothing there. Well, then when I left the little clearance section, from there you walk up the aisle, and it's their art stuff, and there was some Sharpies there, and they had the ultra thin. Now I'll show you. Now what was weird is that the pins at the dollar store are $1.25 per pin. And they're the fine point. Okay, so hang on just a second. Let me look at here. So I got 4 of the fine point. I got a blue, a green, a red, and a black. And this is what I'm marking my containers for the diamond paintings, or for the drills in. So I have my choice of what color I want to put on each one of them. But at Hobby Lobby, they had this 5-pack for $7. And so they're actually, okay, for these, they were $1.25 each. I don't know, but, you know, you can kind of get other things for the same price at other stores than Dollar Tree. But anyway, this is what the ultra fine looks like. Yeah, so you can see it's, and then this is the fine point. See the difference? Yeah, so now I have my choice of what I want to use. So I got plenty of pins now. That makes me happy. And here is Ellie. She finally woke up. And then I put him in my Burger King mug that I got. I save these crazy things. And yeah. All right, I'm going to put you on pause and take her out. And then when we come back, we'll do the... Oh, let me finish my story. So I went there. Then I went... that's the only thing I bought at Hobby Lobby. And then I went to the bank. I paid the rent. And then I came home and brought in all my groceries and blah, blah, blah. And yeah. Then I had to take a nap. I took a couple naps yesterday. All right, enough of that. Let me find my arrow. There it is. Okay, I made it back. She's had her breakfast of champions, chicken and meds. She's been outside. Boy, it's breezy out there right now. Not raining, but just breezy. I forgot to tell you, last night I got to get ready for bed. Ellie went outside, or she's going to go outside to go potty before we went to bed. And I walked over to the sliding glass door, and luckily I looked down, and there was Kermit the Frog, or Toad, I mean. And he was just sitting there by the door, staring in, and it's like, no, you are not hopping in. So I got him to move so I could open up the door. Okay, let me get to the emails here on my laptop. All right, let's see what we have in here. Lots of have-to-have-its. Okay, we got some here. Oh, I already showed that. All right, up first is Peggy B. And she said, this is my canvas for the weekend retreat. It's November's monthly calendar and good for gobble gobble. Happy Halloween, everyone in the community. Oh, that's cute. So I will put her on the list here. Let me get my book back out. There we go. These drills are really nice. Look at that. I don't see any garbage in there at all. Nice. And they lay down really well too. Okay, so Peggy. Gobble gobble. Are you on here? Oh, you're already on the list. And then the weekend retreat for November. Okay, got you on both lists, Peggy. I love those colors too. I love fall colors. Okay, and Mike has a completion. This was a gift to him. And look at that. It's Paddington. That turned out so good. That is just so cute. Okay. Diane has a completion. My gobble gobble is done. Oh, that's cute. She said, got my gobble gobble finished. I bought it from Coup Deals and it's a 50 by 50 centimeters, full crystal drills. It looks so much better in person than on camera. It took me way longer than I thought it would. The whole thing was confetti. Have 2 pics of it. One is a close-up. Anyway, have a wonderful weekend, aka Diane. Okay, so there's our close-up. Oh, isn't that adorable? I love the washi tape you used. Yeah, I got to remember to do all this stuff. The washi tape and then lay down the squares and oh, always something new. I love it. Yeah, I think it turned out really good. Look at those eyes. Cute. Okay, so we are going to get out our turkey and mark you off. There you are. See if I can get my turkey the right size. I think that's it. You've been turkeyed. You've been gobbled. Oh my goodness. All right. And Mike has a jack completion. That's his key ring. Yeah, I bet that worked up really fast. He sent Paddington before. I thought that was a completion he did before, but that turned out really good. That is so cute. And then he says, Linda's house. And this looks like a completion. Oh, that would be a cute little house to live in, huh? Has a fireplace. And what better way to have a gingerbread house than the gingerbread man? Don't you just love these little canvases to do? Come on. There we go. Oh, wow. And he also completed this one. Little turtle and dolphin. Cute. Oh my gosh. Look at this pumpkin. Oops, sorry. Very cute. Let's see, where was I? this is taking so long to download. I'm going to back this up because I think let me look. Why won't it let me open? Oh, this is his chicks, I think. Batch 3. That's what he called it. That's cute. All right, let's see if I can open this. And here's another one. Oh, the babies have hatched. And he bought these napkins of US money, or I mean UK money. Money napkins. Oh my goodness. What he finds. And he said, this is a Julie special. Aw, little kitty. So cute. 2 kitties. Okay, this one, he says, hi Linda, saw these the other week, lovely, but don't like the size, LOL, so they can stay on the shelf. All right, let's see what he found. I'm that way with the ones from Dollar Tree. Crystal canvas. Now, why won't it open the other one? Sorry, Mike, it won't open the second one for some reason. Yeah, this is all I'm getting. But I think it's another bird one. Doesn't like that one for some reason. And he said, food from the UK. I think we have the Bounty. I don't know if we have that. I've never seen it. I'm not in the candy section very often. Okay, Terry G. Oh, she completed it. Oh, this is a mystery kit. So I can't show it to you. Let me read. Hi, Granny Ellie and villagers. I've completed my mystery kit number 78 photo, of course, is attached. Lots and lots of confetti on this one. Started 8/1/25 and completed 10/31/25. That's what I get for doing lots of traveling. All right, so this is a Diamond Art Club number 78 mystery kit. And I believe this is the, I'm trying to look, Landscape Camping by Donna Gelsinger. So we'll do a countdown and then a reveal. 3, 2, 1, reveal. Unreveal. You can look back. Okay, and then she says, also attached is a photo of my next canvas. I got this one from GBFKE. It's my canvas for Gobble Gobble. My stained glass turkey in a hat, LOL. It's a 40 by 40. So I'm hoping this will go quickly. Trying to decide whether I can figure out if this can travel with me next week. Yes, I will do my best to send travel pictures. Hugs to you and pets with belly rubs for Ellie. Terry G. And let me just make sure you're on the list, Terry. Okay, let's add you. There we go. That's gonna look nice. Julie S. She says, one last October completion. Good morning, Granny and my fellow villagers. This is Evening Lake from Diamond Dots, 26 by 31 centimeters. Now, on to November with Turkey for Thanksgiving Spangler event. So she must be doing a Spangler this month. Perting DAS UK event, as well as 3 other canvases that are Christmas presents. No rest for the wicked. I must be pretty wicked, LOL. Have a perfect day. Wow. You're going to be busy, girl. You're going to be busy. And Mike says, sing along. Oh no, why do you share my singing, LOL? Now, Mike, everybody wants to hear you sing. So unless you mark it, don't show, I'm going to show it. And he says, how is Ellie doing? Is she all back to normal now? Just wanted to check in on her. She is doing better. Her ears are looking good. That issue has been resolved. She is walking better, but she'll be on that medication probably forever. Her added medication that she has. So, but she's, yeah, and she can't jump up on the bed yet. She still struggles with the couch. So, but you know, she's 11. She has arthritis. And she's just gotta, she's just slowing down. All right. Let's go over, let's move my lamp, my clock, because I can't see what I'm doing over there. I was watching Add More Zest, and she was doing a whip and chat. Now, she also goes through some of her comments, which I thought, oh, wow, somebody else does this. And when she kind of chit-chats before, and, you know, and then she does some comments, and she was saying she does the same thing I do. She's got her laptop in front of her, or, you know, I mean, mine's not my laptop, but whatever you call this, the computer thing in front of her, reading through comments like what I do. And I thought, she's a pro and I'm not, and I'm doing the same thing. Oh my goodness. I think she highlights comments. All right, so let's see what we got in for our gab session. Yeah, I call it the gab session. And let's see. This is on the unboxing I did on Halloween Heard, the gift from Julie. So let's see what we got in there. Let me move over here so I can read it. Happy Halloween, lazy retired granny. Looks like all your tasty snacks will be there Saturday as scheduled. I can't wait to see you guys taste test. That Highland cow is so cute. Julie, you picked out something really cute. So here's the deal on our taste test, because I was going to have David come over and I was going to have Julie come over. And I know it's arriving today. I got the alert. And I really want to get into that and do because we're going to do it on a live. The problem is that this weekend is when we can do the live, is kind of up in the air right now for getting everybody here. David is really busy with the boys this weekend. And yeah, so I don't know if that would be possible. I got to talk to him. Because obviously he, you know, spends all of his time with the boys. So, and they're also, Bradley's having a friend do a sleepover. So he'll be there tomorrow. So our live may have to be next weekend. And, yeah, so, but you know, I don't know if I can wait a week to look and see what's inside there. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Jenny said, love it. And she says, how about Haley for a name? Yep, I think that, yeah, that's the name. Julie named the Highland baby cow. And Mike said, good evening, Linda. This is lovely. What a nice gift from Julie. I have a few Highland cows, but you won't see them till December, LOL, as they're being filmed. And Margie said, she's such a cutie. Great gift from Julie. I agree. Her name should be Haley. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, let's see what is up next. Oh, this is Julie's unboxing. I think that just went up this morning. The one from Pam Diamond Paintings. Iona said, I love the Siamese twins. So adorable. But all of your cats are adorable. Yeah, that just went up. And then I did a short on the Hobby Lobby gingerbread house. And Rock the Dot said, so pretty. Dang, should have picked it up. And Grandma Beth said, love it. Oh, here's another one on the Pam. Eileen, I love all the canvases. My favorite would be 1, Ozzy Osbourne. 2, would have to be the Fairy Kitty. If Jim ever lets me have a cat, that type of kitty it is. Her name would be Raven. Okay, back on the gingerbread house completion. Peggy Johnson. Are you new, Peggy? Welcome in. She says, so beautiful. And Jewel said, so nice. And Dari, you could use command strips to hang it up. I got the stand to work. Yeah. I was off camera and I don't know what I was doing wrong, but it just slipped right in. So yeah, it worked. All right, up next we have Kathy asks, what are you crafting? And Margie said, great talents all. Love the designs on the kindness rocks. And the cards are amazing. Thanks for sharing your crafts. Hugs to all. And Kathy G said, so many great crafts shown. Kathy S, your Stampin' Up! Cards are wonderful. Peggy B, the garland for your mantle was lovely. Vicky, the kindness rocks had so many cute designs. Where do you get the rocks that you paint? Ooh, that's a good question. I know at the craft stores you can buy like river rocks and, different rocks there. I've seen those. It's been a long time ago, but love your cat memory quilt, Paula. Those food items were spooky. Sandra D, have never seen felted Christmas stockings? Going to have to look for them at Hobby Lobby. Possibly another craft that I can do. The baby blanket stitch is really nice. Yeah, that was beautiful. Just gorgeous. I'm scrolling. And Angela says, lovely things you showed. Thanks for sharing. All right, let's do a refresh. Okay, this is wip&chats that we're going to be doing next. And Angela said, love the whip and gab. The house is so cute. Thanks for sharing. This is when I was doing the pink house. Margie, great whip and gab. Love the show and tell. Great Advent gift. And Kristen said, Jane Eyre is a wonderful read. The movie from 2011 is so good. The book is better than the movie, though. Yeah, isn't that always true? We love our books. Angela, happy birthday, Peggy B. Great whip and gab. Thanks for sharing. Okay, up next, is my completion on the Christmas cow. Candace says, that looks so good. She is cute, isn't she? She was adorable. And then, let's see, the Walmart diamond painting unboxing that I did of the Highland cow. Angela said, beautiful Highland cow, so cute. Thanks for sharing. And then we got one here. Margie asks, what diamond painting do you wish you had? And Angela says, lovely paintings. Thanks for sharing. Now, Susan D went back and watched one of my videos of Ellie with the Google sounds, and she says, oh my gosh, so funny. I think I put that on as an add-on. I love that video. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I used to tease her with that. And then I got it on film. I'd fool her every single time. Yeah. Oh my goodness. She teases me and I tease her back. She's fun to play with. So what are we at here? Oh, we're in an hour already. Wow. So I'm going to let you guys go because these lives this morning. So I hope to see everybody there. So let me know if you started your UK event and or what event you're doing. There's a lot going on right now. So, and I know we can't do them all. I wish I could do the Spangler bit. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be happening. I don't think I can do two. Plus, the first day of winter, I'm going to start that Nikki one, the season one. I'll have to look at my Spanglers and see. Actually, let me look. You know, it's not kitted up. It's not anything at this point. And I haven't entered in. I don't know if it's too late. Let me see. Let's see what I got in here. Where's Spanglers? Pinson. Okay, so I think I was only going to, yeah, I've got that cookies books. Well, I got the turkey for Thanksgiving. That is huge. There's no way I would. Yeah, those are the only two I have. But there's going to be another one, so I'll probably just wait when I can enjoy it and not feel rushed. I'd rather do it that way. I want to enjoy my canvases and not think that I have to rush through them. And there's always events, so yeah. So with that, I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you in these live. So as always, enjoy God's gifts for today and every day. Make sure you count your blessings. Let me know down below what your blessing is for the day. So yeah, so count your blessings, be blessed, give blessings, have a blessed day, and I will jibber jabber with you later.